Hello everyone, and welcome to Good Company. So this is the episode of this game, and I like to see that they have even trams over here. Looks like Sin City or Transport Fever episodes, but it's nothing like that. So Good Company is a game where you simulate a factory building machines like calculators, video games, and things like that. And today we are going to start our first episode and see where it takes us. I just played a few episodes on the campaign, and to be honest, I went bankrupt a few times, so it's not very easy game to play, and it's a little bit hard to understand in the beginning, but I think I understand the basics, and I want to get you guys on board with me. So the only things that I did, I created the company here. It's called Brainwave, and we select the logo, we select the shape behind that. I think it was here, yeah. As you can see, you can select a few. And I think let me see. I think I like this one better. And colors, if you want the name sides or underneath, I'll leave it like that. And this is me. Well, not me, but it looks like me. So you have a few options here, and it erased my whole settings here, so I have to do that again. Let's try to quickly redo it. And I think that's what I had before. Looks like a spy or something like that. I did have a beard. I don't remember which one. I think it was this one. I don't like that. Maybe I'll leave it like this. No, I'll keep that one, the big one. And well, I think I'm fine with that. So pants, we can select those. I want some gloves to work with electronic components, and some boots. Now hair color, I'll leave it like that. Skin color the same, and I think I selected this color here for my character before. Yeah, I think I'll keep that one. And for the companion, we can select this little guy or this one. I will keep this one. I think it's nice to have. And his name is Scrappy, why not? So there we are, this is me. And let's do a free play. So let's start a new game. I did one run here just to see what we would have at the beginning. I'll leave just the basics. We have two options here, Silicon Summer or Circuit Planes. I'll leave this one. I'll leave the difficulty as easy at the moment. What this means is that we have high starting funding, game over condition. So these are the number of days that we can be in the negative before losing, not leaving all buildings unlocked. Equipment costs the same. It's a little bit cheaper to hire people. Wages are lower, and the phase duration for markets, which are explained in the game, is lower as well. Product price higher, demand is higher as well. And phase difficulty is low. Max randomness, whatever this is, maximum range in which products parameters like demands or expected features can change. Okay, and factor for products for each market phase until the maximum is reached. Okay, so let's do it. Let's go in the easy mode for now, and let's see where it takes us. So let's just pause quickly, and this is our beginning. So as you can see, you can spend quite a bit here. There is a lot of buildings that you can go. I don't know how you buy. yeah, you just click on this sale banner there and you can buy that as well, but we don't need that at the moment. So here on our beginning area, we have a delivery area where our products will arrive and leave the factory. And we have a big area to build. So we can go into construction mode and we have a few things here. So what we initially need is a courier pallet so we can get those products arriving. So I'll get one right here. I think I'll get 2 of them. That'll be good. So one we can set up for things arriving and maybe the other one for selling products. Yeah, that's an idea. Let's see what we can do. Then we need to craft it stuff. So we have to make things. So we start with this tinker table that gives us a few options. So we can craft a paper, circuit board, plastic parts, rod, metal, all these options that you can see on the screen. And I'll put some of those, and before we select what we are building, we will do something else. So I will have one here, probably there. Maybe do the same on this side as well. And have something here. Looks good. Then I'll put a shelf. I don't know if that's maybe a medium one. Just feels like, you know what? I know what to do. I will get one here and one there. So one for each side. So why do we need shelves? The shelves is where we get materials from the delivery and leave them just next to the people that are manufacturing all those materials. And this makes them not have to walk all this way to actually craft. So they'll come here, pick what they want and go back to crafting. And it saves a lot of time. So this is a very important step here. I think, oh, and the assembly table is where we actually craft products. So I think I'll put down in here maybe, and I'll probably, let me think about it. I don't know if I add a new shelf in here. I think I'll do it. And just to save time later, another one there. And this is all that. So the assembly table is where we actually build a final product to sell. So these tables here, we manufacture the parts, and here we put all together and define the final components. I don't think we have, yeah, we have 2 options now. We'll get that in a second. To research new components, we need the research desk, so we can use points that we get at the analysis desk to, I don't know if I do this, I'll do like this. So the analysis desk will get some of these parts and study that and gives us some of these basic research points down here. And on the research desk, we get those points and we, oops, wrong button, and we learn new things. So these are items that we already know. So items that we have those checkbox, and those are the items that we can learn. So for example, we have a single cell battery and we can learn an enhanced battery cell, but we need 210 points to learn that. And that's how we get those points. We have to unlock them here. And as you can see, each modules that we analyze, they give us a few extra points there, and that's how we get those research points. So let's go ahead, and I think from here I don't want to do any decoration now. I don't think it's changed anything in the game. And I'll hire our first logistic employees. So what they do, these employees, they will be responsible for taking items from this area into the shelves and moving items between shelves as well. I think I can't do it yet because we first need to start doing things before we can hire people. But let's go and take a look at what we can do at the moment. So let's create a new product and let's start with a calculator, the first one, and then later on we expand for the cassette player. So a calculator needs a case for that, and we have a few options here. This number, I'm not completely sure, but I think is the number of slots it takes from the shelf. I'm not completely sure. Again, I don't know if that's what that means, but that's what it looks like. So I'll select the simplest one, the simple case, which is that's the space it takes. Good, I was right. So this is the easiest one to make. So for example, simple case needs just plastic. The plastic case needs plastic and plastic parts as well. So I'll go with simple case. We could go with wooden case, but let's go with simple. And then we create that product. And now we have this area here. So the light blue color is where we can put components. And this is what the market expects, so battery life and display fidelity. So this means that we need battery and displays. So there you go, we have that. We can use a simple LED display, as you can see, and fit that. It's like a Tetris game, this one. And this changed like 0.6 at the moment. I can remove that and try the other one and see how that will impact. So we went up to 1.6 and add some weight to the component as well. This is all that we need here. So no feature may be smaller than 0, and all modules must be inside the grid, which is the light color here. And we also need some battery. Now this battery has a battery life of 0.9 and this one 0.6. So I think I'll go with this one and put this one in here. And there we go. We have a market appeal of 4.3 out of 5 and not many drawbacks, enough points here on the maximum that we have to achieve. And so I think we are good. Now we just need to give it a name. So for first calculator, and let's call it brain calc. That's pretty surprisingly very creative name there. And this is what we need. So basically we don't need to produce anything. Is that correct? We can just buy these materials outside. And we finish design. There we go. We have our first calculator. So this is our blueprint. And now we go into our assembly table and say we want to build this one. But there we go. To build this one, we need a LED matrix, we need a battery stack, and we need a simple case. So the things that we said that we want to use in this calculator. So what do we need? We need to produce those three, and for that we can come in here. So we need an LED matrix, and to build that we need some plastic parts. So we come here and we build plastic parts, and plastic parts just need plastic. We can buy that externally, so no big issue there. Let's hire some people here. I think I have to press play before I do that. And we need some circuit boards as well. So that's what we need to build here. and we can buy these materials outside. So now we need some battery stack, which we can build using chemicals in plastic. We can buy that externally. And what is the last one? We need some simple case, obviously. In the simple case, we need some plastic as well. We can buy that externally. So let's unpause the game and see if we can start hiring people. Can we please? I just might remove this from here and add to this one, just so this is the one that we sell things and not the other ones. Why can't we hire people at the moment? Employees. Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, there you go. We have to wait for them to show up here. And let's get him working in there, working on the case. And I think we have to wait for more personnel to be available there, so we can also use them. So as you can see, we received some parts already. The deliveries are very fast, and the selling shipments, they take a while. So not too much to worry about now. And he's waiting for plastic. So he won't go there until we hire a new logistic employee. There you go. You go there and take plastic to the shelf, and that will be all that we need. I just hope that he puts the plastic in the place there. So he's going on the wrong shelf there, maybe? I could probably shift this to get parts from here, but I think that's silly. Anyway, let's start hiring everyone that we need. We need someone for here. We have plastic on the side, so I'll do it for this one. Let's hire as well. Now this one, another one. No one available yet. So this is the day, I believe, the green round circle here. So another one is hired. This is me, by the way. I can do stuff, but I prefer to hire everyone. So, okay, everyone is working now. They will finish and put stuff in here. And I know that we'll need more logistic employees very, very soon. There we go. Let's go there and get you working there as well, so they can service both sides and start getting some materials on the right place there. As you can see, she just moved this one, which is a battery stack that we use for the assembly table in here. And so they put it that closer to there because this is where we're gonna use it. Let's hire someone and start producing our first calculators. So this is how the market looks now for our calculator. We have a potential sales of 24 and we haven't produced any yet, so we'll get there. Let's see what we have here. We have a lot of chemicals, that's alright. On this shelf we have some circuits. I think we can probably start defining what we can use here. I will use just things that we currently built. And what is battery stack? I think that's all. And I'll hire someone to start working on this. So what will happen? This employee will get one of those parts and start working there and researching some and getting some research points here. And when he does that, I will work, instead of hiring someone, I will work on the research desk. So let's just wait for that. We already have 2 units produced over there, and they're waiting for battery stocks. Come on. They are a little bit dumb because the shelf is just next to this person and they could go there instead of just waiting. And if you take a look, you have some statistics here. So for example, the employee for the assembly table is taking 62% of his time just blocked. And this is mainly because he's waiting for that part to come, which is in another shelf, which probably means that we need another employee there. So do we have anything else in here? No. So now this could potentially speed things up as well and help us a little bit. I could set up this other Tinker table here that we're not using for anything at the moment. So we maybe like produce what we are missing, but I don't think that's something I'll do straight away. Let's just wait a little bit. Or I can produce more of, I don't know, circuit boards and use that for research, for example, or even to sell those circuit boards as well. So in that case, we get some more money coming in, because if we look at the financial review, we spend a lot of money, especially purchasing materials, and this doesn't make much sense. We spend 1,000 plus 5,000 and total cost 20,000. Something's wrong there. But I think its construction is the same there. So yeah, let's see how that goes. When is our next shipment? In 30 seconds. And then we'll have some income. And that will be fantastic for us. So let's speed things up a little bit. And let's take a look at what do we have here. So some plastic, nothing really. We have some circuit boards just waiting over there. This is something that we could also sell or use that somewhere. As you can see, this shelf is getting full now already, because we have plastic parts and circuit boards just waiting over there. So what we might do is add this here. Let's put 30% of that to be sold, and the circuit boards as well. And then we can probably make some money with that as well. They brought the parts in here. Truck just arrived and took that away. That's what we want. And now we are making money. I don't think that will last for too long, but it's always good to see that happening. And now this shelf is not full anymore. So we have a few points here that we can spend in research. So let's open the tech tree and see what we can research. We have this simple circuit. What is that? This is the small register bank. I have no idea what that does. These are the cheapest ones, and this one is tier 2, which is probably usable for the next market phase, which we are at 0% yet, 0 out of 50. So let's do this one. Let's start research. And as you can see, we are researching, but there's no one there, so I'll move to that. So now I'm there, and maximum research, and then I'll start working on that. And it will go point by point until it finishes researching. So that's good. This one uses both plastic and circuit boards. I'm just thinking if we might do another one of those because looks like it's missing those parts. Let's do it and hire someone else. If we have too many extra, then I can sell the extra parts. We just have to keep an eye on that. And we're losing money again. And here is a little summary of everything that happened. So we sold 3 calculators, 1300 in profit from them, which was here. Okay, that's not much, but let's see how this goes. Just want to make sure that we don't have too many of those plastic parts and circuit boards in either sides. I think we have a good number there. I think I could probably hire another logistic employee there. I can set up different areas as well, one area for one thing, another area for another thing, but I think, I don't know, I like to see they all in the same area. It's easier for these logistic employees to work there. And then we can set up like a route between areas as well if we hire another building, which I think is something that we might do in the future. So we just finished the research. Let's stop moving fast and take a look at that. So we have 148 points remaining and we can start another research, but we don't have all the points. Although we have almost all the points for this one. Let's start this one. They're finishing. What I can do here, I can go and start using all those points here. And when they finish, I can add more points there. So let's remove that. And we made a little bit more money again. So that's nice. I think this is the best run ahead so far in this game. We're managing to survive so far, so that's pretty incredible for me. But yeah, we are going through this phase on the market, so it's all right. I could probably, let's see, they're waiting for the battery stack. There you go, you have some. I don't know if I can add another tinker table in here to close, maybe like this. No, probably block the way there. Yeah. I don't know what happens if I block the way here, but I don't wanna find out. I can move these a little bit to the side and add a new table there. Maybe that's what I do. There you go. And maybe I'll add another one in here. So what do we need to do that? Just plastic and chemicals. I might start doing that. So battery stack. Let's hire an employee and let's see how that goes. For this one, I'll just wait a little bit. What I could do as well is create a new product and start working on that. That's something we could do as well. Let's see how that goes. Product, create new. And by the way, we can upgrade this later on. So as we I think I haven't mentioned this. So we have the market phase. At the end of each market phase, we what the market needs from that specific product changes. So, for example, at the moment they want 1.2 points of battery life and 1.4 of display, and we have bonuses for that, and that will change the next phase. As you can see, this is phase 1, and I just noticed that we move phase when we sell number of units. That's interesting. And then when this happens, the weekly demand will go down, price will go down, the market appeal will go down, and all that. So this will change dramatically, and we won't sell anymore. So we have to update that product, and that means using new technologies, using new components, so we can improve the calculator. Same for the cassette player, which we don't have any at the moment. So I think let's build another one and create new cassette player. Let's use also a simple case. I think we already produced that, so why not? Create product. So we need sound, thankfully, and we need battery. That's the main thing that we need here. So sound, this is what we need. I'll fit that right there. So 1.2, market appeal of 1.5, but we also need some battery life. Going there, we are producing battery stacks already, so I think I'll go with that as well. And this went to 0.9 out of 1. That's exactly what we needed. I could go a little bit more with sound quality, but we don't actually need that. Just so you see, as you can see, we go very high here, but I don't think we need that. Although market appeal for the product would be a lot higher, but I'll leave it like this. I don't think we need that. Now I have some other options here, cases again, and the appearance for that. So big player, Groove Kids, and good listener. I think I'll go with the Groove Kids. And we have the colors. I will choose this one. Beautiful. And we have to give it a name. So why not Brain Player? Again, very creative. And finish the design for that. And let's go in here and start a new assembly production for that. So I'll put another table in here. I will select the Brain Player, hire an employee, and we need to produce beepers. And this is where we're going to produce that. Hire an employee for that as well. And for the beeper, we need circuit boards and plastic parts. We have that. And we should be producing enough as well. Yeah, we have plenty. So I won't worry too much about that. Now, why are you complaining about space? We need more logistic employees. I'll get you more because they're not moving products from the shelves into the set area. Come on guys, let's move. There you go, they start moving everything now. And that's why I separate that between this one for selling. I'll even change the name. Selling courier pallet. And can I change the name of the employee? Oh no, I can't. I would love being able to do that. Oh, I really want to change their name. Okay, guys, it's fair enough. And this is, I don't know. buying interior pellets. And this is the assembly table for the calculator assembly table. Not that we need that, but I think it's just nice to keep things tidy instead of calling assembly table 1, 2, things like that. And the cassettes assembly table. And there we go. Now, what else do we have here? So they are waiting for case and we are just producing one. So let's change that and start producing one more because both of them need case. So what can I do here? I could fit it there or there, but then I would block the way. So I guess here will work. In simple case, or someone new, and there we go. And I'm really surprised that we are making money. So we had 4% growth last month and 5% this month. But last month our margin was minus 42%. So yeah, we're not making that much money. And this month is minus 7 for the month, but we're making money here because we are selling more as well now that we have both assembly for calculator and cassettes. So let's change this to sell the player as well, and this one shouldn't sell it. So I'm sorry, you're in the wrong place. They should move it to the other side there. And why do we have simple cases in here? That's a good question. Okay, at least we are producing more now. And well, I think that's been, oh, that's 2 points missing. That's good. And there we go. Another research complete, which will help us in the next probably phase of the market over there. Okay, milestones that we have is spending some research points here, which is so we have new things that we can add to the game, but not yet. We need to reach the new milestone. I think I don't have anything new here. Yeah, but yeah, I think I'm happy with this first episode. I think we managed to make some money, and I'm surprised by that, to be honest. But it's working. Let's keep that in the same progress. There's a lot of things to sell here, which is great. Oh, and that is my assistant there telling me that there seems to be a shortage of case. Yeah, you are right. But I believe the reason is because our logistic people is struggling a little bit to move everything around. But I think that will change very, very soon. And as you can see, they are start moving things now, and they should be all right, or maybe not. Maybe they're not just producing fast enough for that. Yeah, they're not producing fast enough. So what we could do is actually add a new ticker table, and I'll do it here. And this one be a simple case. And I'll add a shelf for this guy because now all shelves are very far on this guy, and that should be enough for him. And on that note, I think that's it for today, guys. We are making money and I'm happy with the progress. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I'll see you in the next one with some more progress on The Good Company. Thank you, and I'll see you there. Bye bye.